Hey guys, so we're back going to the literature club again. And this screen right here popped up when I loaded up the game, which actually throws me off. Okay, so I'm going. Okay, hold on. There. Okay, so root. What is this? Pictures. Uh, what? What? Mail? Files? What? Uh, it's like I. What? Uh, what? Is this the plus of Doki Doki Literature Club Plus? What? I am so confused. Well, of course we're going after Natsuki. No. Mascara. No. Strawberry. Dazzle. No. Firefly. No. Bubbles. Chocolate. Marshmallow. Doo-doo-doo. Vibrant. Oh. Lollipop. Charm. Oh. Doki Doki. Bunny. No! Color. Puppy. Sugar. Kitty. Candy. Okay, so I mainly target Natsuki. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing the piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you, and I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Huh? Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part in the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious foods. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they normally have? Do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. Monica. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own events for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori! I wave my hand in front of her face. Oh, something looks off about Sayori. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. See? Even me in the game knows it. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. That's adorable. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back to everyone else. The conversation is already dispersed with everyone back to their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Hudson, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading a little too much into it, too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers at the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Hudson. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her, but this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you know anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she's just having a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that the thing on her mind is you, Hudson. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sawyer talks about you more than anything else, you know? She's been so much happier since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Hudson. Have you thought about that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she was when she's around you? I said too much. Sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so don't think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiled meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from the desk and walks across the room where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit down myself. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one be hanging out on ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Hey, you! Eh? I look up to see Natsuki next to me. Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't much time, so... Ah, sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. It's not like I'm worried. I was just... Natsuki glanced inside her side. She's holding the volume mug in her hand. That's right. Something just came up for a minute, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez. Now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, then you can just tell me to leave you alone, and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. She's practically mumbled that last one. No, I'm probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I've been just thinking about Sayori, that's all. Sayori? Thinking about her? Yeah, she seems pretty down today, but she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right? Yep, I guess so. Yeah. Then in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, then you would be the first person she would go to, right? Well, I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. You can't avoid it. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. But maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. Sorry about I'm always so tired. But if she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious. Yeah, I should have thought of it that way from the start. Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hands. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've been just friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you worried about me, so... I was not! Jeez. If you're fine, then let's hurry up and get started already. Yeah. Okay, everyone. After some passes, Monica calls out to Clever. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and so do I. I make contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Of course we're gonna go to Natsuki. Let's see. You're certainly enthusiastic today. Of course. You know I like your writing. I'm just surprised. You seem to have a lot of trouble admitting that before. Well, of course. I just had to put you in your place a little bit. It's not like I was shy or anything stupid like that. Aw. Natsuki, best girl. Or jealous. I really wasn't jealous. Just because you happen to be a good writer. That's such a dumb thing to get jealous about. Natsuki. What? You're not very confident about your writing, are you? What are you talking about? My writing is obviously the best, right? It took me a while to figure out, but I think I finally did. Maybe Natsuki acts so arrogant because she's trying to make up for her own insecurities. If she acts like she's the best, then other people might think that way too. Right? Hudson? Please just tell me you like my poems. I don't care if you hate them. Just tell me I'm the best. I really need to hear that from someone. I know I sound stupid, but there's a reason I never shared my poem before this. Natsuki. Because no one ever takes me seriously. What's the point of sharing my poems if people just laugh and say, "That's so cute. That's just like you, Natsuki." Sometimes I don't want to be cute, but nobody understands that. I try really hard when I write. The style doesn't matter. The emotions are there. Why can't anyone see that? I just want... Natsuki trails off. It is because her light starts to cover. I look down. Her fists are clenched really tightly. Hey, Natsuki! If you're not careful, you rip your own poem. I gently grab the poem with my hand until she relaxes her grip on it. I place it flat on the desk and smooth out the wrinkles that she put into it. Don't read it! Before I can pick it back up, Natsuki snatches the poem from the desk. It's not any good. And I know you hate my poem, so you don't have to read this one, okay? But I want to read it. Why? Because I like your poems. I really do. Why would I judge you for your style? Aw, so cute. She's adorable! It's not like my own writing style is anything crazy. I mean, it's true that the first time I read one of your poems, I didn't look much into it. But I know you better now. And it's all for Yuri that your style is more amateur than hers. And Sayori, she always means well, but sometimes she's so focused on simple happiness that she doesn't understand what people want. Yeah, I guess I never really thought about how hard it is for you. And I'm sorry if I was part of that problem. I understand now. You're not just cute, you're a lot more than that. Ah, Natsuki, you're doing it again. Once again, Natsuki clutches her poem a little too hard. She looks down, hiding her front. I never realized how difficult this was for her, but she finally forced herself to extend her arms and start her poem on the table. You can read it. Just turn that way. I don't want you to look at my face right now. Aww. Okay, I will. Because tomorrow will be brighter with me around. But when today is dim, I only look down. My looking is a little more forward because you look at me. When I want to say it with a shout, but my truest feelings never come out. Oh, when I want to say something, I say it with a shout, but my truest feelings never come out. My words are a little less empty because you listen to me. When something is above me, I reach for the stars. But when I feel small, I don't get very far. My standing is a little bit taller because you sit with me. I believe it myself with all my heart, but what do I do when it's all torn apart? My faith is a little stronger because you trusted me. My pen always puts my feelings to the test. I'm not a good writer, but my best is my best. My poems are a little more dearer because you think of me. Because you. Why are you looking at me like that? If you don't like it, then just say it. I won't get mad. No, it's not that I don't like it. It's just a little surprising to read. I guess I'm just not used to hearing such nice things coming from you. Don't just say that, dummy. Baka. I had to do the baka. I'm sorry. What do you think the point of writing is? Expressing things you can't just say? Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry for missing the point sometimes. I always mean well. And I'm happy that you showed me this. I liked it. Well, yeah. I'm a pro, so Natsuki mumbles, completely failing to sound confident like she normally does. Just remember that I can think of these things sometimes too. You know, when you're nice to me, it's meaningful. Ah, I'm glad. Sensing Natsuki's satisfied, I start to hand the poem back to her. As I do, Natsuki takes my hands and pushes them away. Her small, soft hands surprise me with their assertion. I don't want it. Huh? Why not? I just don't. Jeez. I realize what Natsuki's doing. Unable to be honest, she gives me the poem in a roundabout way. Well, in that case, I'm going to keep it. Instead of teasing her, I choose to go along with it. Good. If you didn't, I would... Never mind. I'm glad that you want it. Mac pedals on her words and leaves it at that. Despite her best efforts, I can see her faintly smiling to herself. That's all for now, so go put it away before someone sees it, okay? Ah, yeah, I'll go do that. With that, I return to my seat so I can put Natsuki's poem away. We'll go Yuri. Monica comes last. Yuri doesn't look too enthusiastic about spending time with me. I guess to change her mind, she'll come to me, but I should leave her be for now. Sayori. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for somebody else, didn't you? Probably Natsuki. Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Hudson. Sayori. Is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Hehehe. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I say anything, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to hers. Monica. Hi, Hudson. Doing the voices does hurt my throat a little bit. Hi, Hudson. Have you thought about what you want to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, performing in front of a bunch of people. I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. Whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. We'll probably do a few different runs of this game, just because I want to see more of the endings. Sticking with Natsu's style once more, I see. You really like Natsuki, don't you? That's... Oh, come on, Hudson. It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the clubroom every day, pretending to like the manga she's into. You know how Natsuki is. If I don't indulge her, she'll end up hating me. Eh? No, I think you're misunderstanding, Hudson. It's not like Natsuki just hates towards anyone who doesn't give her what she wants. Yeah, she's assertive, but she's not that selfish. In fact, I think you're the only one who indulged her as much as you have. Is that so? I kind of knew that, but I just want to admit. So, I need to ask you one thing. Please be careful, okay? Natsuki is kind of unpredictable. A lot of times, she doesn't even know what she wants. After all, she's the youngest one here. She might not know how to handle her own feelings properly. What I'm saying is, if something bad happens, then it could end up damaging the club too. And you wouldn't want to do that to me, right? That's... I'm not sure I respond, Monica. While I care about her and our club, it's also kind of unfair to bring that up. Well, you're smart. I'm sure you'll do the right thing. Monica smiles sweetly. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, okay? Yeah, alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose. And that was... And all that was ever sought. And here I am. A feather. Lost adrift the sky, victim of the current winds. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. And when all else has failed me, when all else have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall and I fall, even more gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look into her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and what we seek is impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but that was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. Yeah, I definitely see, Monica. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose meaning? You know, that's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Haha, are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid that it's not good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, bad, or okay, good, okay, or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your normal catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez! Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnant air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different here is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to, anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. Oh, no. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh? That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, I think we need to figure out the rest of that festival preparation, so let's decide who will be doing everything this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself? Challenge accepted. As for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. As for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri to do? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't be the leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know, so you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at the desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Hudson, the one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I'd be really appreciative of it. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to her suggestion? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica is going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Hudson may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, You may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Hudson to... What are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work, and baking isn't. Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. I love this game. In the end, I think it's Hudson to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. So I'm sure he's interested. You literally just said. I'm surprised as well. Sorry.
Hey, calm down a little bit. I'm going to bed.
Okay.
You woke me up this morning.
Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Hudson, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Ah, of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course I'm going to go with... Natsuki. Because we're going after the best girl for this run. Well, baking sounds like it. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun, and you guys made it sound a lot of work, so I could probably use 2 people. Don't worry. Baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Huh? Wait a minute. You just a minute ago you were saying that. That's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway. You'll be fine by yourself, right? Of course. I'm used to it after all. That's good. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard to not feel bad. So that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? Oh, excuse me. No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes! Everything except the performance is going to be awesome. I don't think that really counts. What about you, Hudson? Me? Oh, I guess you just gotta measure out well it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. Natsuki starts to pout too. It's not that big of a deal or anything. It might just be it might just be that I think Yuri might be feeling a little underappreciated in general, having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean... Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with words. Look! Natsuki goes to put her hands on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here, and you're going to make the event a lot more... You're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're going to make the atmosphere special. That's really important for the way people feel during the performances, so you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but... Yuri is the only one surprised. Monica and her also thinking about by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, should be saying such encouraging things, but I can understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this, because Sayori always says everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it a really great event. Yeah! I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a little longer. I barely got to do any reading today. Fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. Start to follow Monica and Yuri out as they chat between each other. Where are you going? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gone home and realized you didn't even have a way to contact me. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Geez, good thing I stopped you. I'm going to give you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me her number. Okay, I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured since I'm the one helping, I would go to your house. Yeah, right. Like I could have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me. Really? It's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad's home. Anyway, I just need to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah. I'm going to show you why I love baking so much. So you better look forward to it. Oh? Didn't you say you were going to give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like in front of everyone that I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone before. That's all it is, okay? So. Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you Sunday. Ah, never mind. I can't believe this. Natsuki is coming over to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Anxiety. Even though I've got pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're out of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is the chance I've been making to something happen between us, or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. I seriously can't wait. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki coming to visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but that doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any differently when it's just to us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double chat, but it turned into a conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emojis and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left club early the other day. It's not like we text her all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decided to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before letting myself in. Again, we used to play so often that I made a habit of entering each other's houses like we're family. House is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already a stranger for her to not run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom when I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Hudson. Hi, Hudson. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. Hehehe. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning up for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but wait, how'd you know that? Sayori left by the time we decided to lose it. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. Ah, that's true. But what about you? I kind of sounded like Sojiro from Persona. Ah, you're back. Make sure you lock up. Aren't you gonna help Monica today? Of course! But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Natsuki then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After all, you left on Friday, and when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well, so... Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Hudson. Huh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't even been thinking about you wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. This is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm being punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori! I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something's happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this, so tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Hudson, but you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Hudson? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late for school every day? Because most days I can't find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste them by having them spend it on me? That's what this feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you've never told me this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much I could do. I would have tried a little harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Hudson. What's up, Salvor? Yeah. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you have wasted effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else. Seeing you make friends and grow closer with everyone in the literature club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori, but I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting. That's what I'll do. No, Hudson. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here, and I made you hurt too. I'm just selfish and weak. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Hudson. Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day is what makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Hudson. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's remaining at her side. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No. Don't do this to me. Please don't. Hudson, Sayori barely managed to speak between her sobs. I don't know if what I'm doing is the right thing. But all I want is for her to know I care. If you have it in it to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally wraps her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Hudson. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm in pain, but your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary, too. Sayori lets me go. As she does, I let go of her. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah, it's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Alright. If I could spend the whole day with her, of all days, this has to be the one I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. Excuse me. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that'd be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit our house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about when Natsuki's about to come over too. I think Sayori's right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spent only a few minutes back at house, anxiously waiting for Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I opened the front door to let her in. Adorable! Sup? No, Sep! Hey! I don't know what I was expecting, but Natsuki's in something other than her school uniform totally throwing me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Geez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so just don't be weird because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki's carrying a large bag that's probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised Natsuki to hear Natsuki suddenly say that rather than something snarky like she normally does. Could it be she's a little different outside of school? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What, you're not even gonna offer to... What, you're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Hudson? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. Ugh, this is ridiculously heavy. I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yes, I am impressed, Natsuki. It seems I always underestimate you. That's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey. Your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much, eh? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun to be... It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't you think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school? Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey! Now you are treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a bit nicer to you, you know. And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like a... Natsuki catches her words, and her face looks like, Natsuki? Forget it! I didn't say anything. I should apologize. I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little bit more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know there are a ton of guys who are into the body types like yours. How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. Gross. Hey, was that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get started already. Haha. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Hudson. Oh my god, it's Nagatoro! I mean, I know this game came before. Please don't bully me, Nagatoro. But Natsuki and Nagatoro are really alike. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki does try to do some more insults like that, there's no way I'm not gonna fight back. But she says that enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled liquids, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Hudson, where did you put the food coloring? The batter's gonna go in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. That's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a couple drops of food coloring in each. Ah, that does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking just following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if it just looks like everyone else. No, it's a million times more worth it in the end if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki plentifully printing her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monica delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah. Maybe I will use one of the food colorings then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using an electric mixer for the batter, so I gotta start with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. The icing's still lumpy! Are you even trying? Well, yeah, it just takes a bit longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back and forth. You really need to beat the crap out of it! After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops in her mouth. I reluctantly start doing the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs her. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, huh? A finger who do all the work. I start fighting back, trying to inch my finger closer to the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I'd like to see you try. I push harder just enough to get my finger in the icing. I triumphantly scoop some out with my finger just as Natsuki tugs with all my The force of Natsuki caused me to stumble, making her stumble and turn. Gross! You got it on my face. Whose fault was that? It's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's chin. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez, you know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes out with her finger before shoving her face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand, and before reaching my face, Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Aww. Stop! Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine, I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react. Oh, that is adorable. You do that to me all the time, you know, saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. But what? Did you seriously just... Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Hudson! You really shouldn't do that thing to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? What kind of question is she just asking me like that? How did the mood turn to this so quick? Natsuki is gazing at me in silence. I know her shallow breath. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? I know where the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? Oh, sorry. You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Ugh. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah, the tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads, but the moment has already been lost. I watched Natsuki slide the cupcake trays into the oven. Then reluctantly, I pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. Ah, that smells so good! The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the door of the oven, a blast of sweet-smelling, warm air fills the room. Look how cute they all look. She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each tray. They'll look even better once we add the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. I bought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. Probably won't be using it this time though. What's this one for? Pick up one of those. That's really thin, so you can make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on the cupcake, like happy birthday or whatever. Huh, I see. That gives me an idea, actually. Well, if it's a literature event, we can make it a more miniature thing by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It'd be more fun to see people choose their cupcake based on the word they like. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea, so haha. Maybe I'm getting it for you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on. We're not in school. Nobody's judging. You can't just dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well, Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Huh? Did you say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. Natsuki puts up the pace and fastens a nozzle on each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we got to eat. We each got to work. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to a matter of work. Look how pretty they all are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that, but my dad's making dinner and I really need to save my appetite. So yours the exact opposite in that regard. If she were here, we'd probably be on 2 cupcakes already. And she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we'd have time for manga, but I need to get home for dinner. Oh, really? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance, man. As usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, you can probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Yeah. Then I think about the conversation I had with Sayori earlier in the day. I felt so hopeless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point I felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. What you said before about not always having a chance? It doesn't have to be that way. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be, like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think, if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere, do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you. Hudson, I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay longer if I could. I feel the same way as you do, so... Natsuki suddenly gets close to me. Wait, Natsuki. Staying interest from me, Natsuki looks at me. I can feel her fingers gently clutch the side of my shirt as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against me. I felt like, for a while now... Natsuki suddenly jumps out. Sayori? Yeah? Hi, Hudson. Sayori! Just now we weren't. Heh. It's okay, Hudson. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Oh, really? That's too bad. Well, yeah. I'll be seeing you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off, and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori. I thought you didn't want to come over today. Haha, well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you met such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Hudson? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart's splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could disappear. Sayori, don't say that! Oh, Sayori. It's true, Hudson. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori! What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. Something I wouldn't trade anything else for. So even if it takes an entire lifespan, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel pain anymore. But... Sayori looks away. I put my hand on her shoulder to reassure. I'm scared, Hudson. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Hudson, I like you so much I want to die. That's how I feel, and that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe in me? Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all your feelings. I know what you need most right now, and that's what I'm going to give you. I have to say, I love you. Those are my true feelings, so there's no way that you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everybody else at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I accept any of your burdens. As long as we can continue this every day with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Hudson! Sudden Sayori wraps her arms around me. Hudson, is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, I love you, Hudson. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's gonna me weaken again. What's this? Sayori. I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me, but why? Even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Hudson. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for it to get better, but no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay, I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess the festival is tomorrow. Her first day. Hehehehe. What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same way it's always been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I can handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you. Hey, Hudson? Sayori grazes me, once again smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? Eh? I don't understand. Are you saying that this is making you sad? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It feels like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say this, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her, and she loves me. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is, even though I can comfort her. I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back the way they were. Is that Sayori by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know I'll give it everything I got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Of all days, I expect this to be where... But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I consider going to her house to wake her up, but I decide it's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes by myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way Natsuki feels about the event. I'm more excited to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival, but knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great. Hudson! You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here right now. Monica is placing a little booklet on each desk in the classroom. They must be for the... have all the poems before me. In the end, I found a random poem online I thought Monica would like, and I submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You think on days that this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but then suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. I suddenly feel awful knowing that it's not that simple for her. I only said it because of the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Ha ha ha. You should take a little responsibility for her, Hudson. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning. Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all. But... I stammered embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone. Jeez, you don't know the full story, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Yeah? Monica is being as friendly as usual. For some reason, I feel a chill running down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlet? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets and laid it on the desk. Oh yeah, they did. Something that will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on each poem. The fresh no feel. I recognized Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the ones they preferred during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. Is this one? It's different from the one she practiced. It's one I haven't read before. Get out of my percent. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. Get out of my head before I know what's best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just starts moving. Ah, what is this? Reading this poem, I get a pin in my stomach. Hudson? What's wrong? Ah, nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything Sayori's written. More than that. I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori, so well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself, Monica calls out to me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to wait for her or wake her up. Even the simple gesture of walking to school made her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same they've always been. That's all she needs, and that's what I want to give her. I reached Sayori's house and a knock on the door. I don't expect answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. I know what's coming. Because on the channel, I've done a complete run through of Doki Doki Literature Club before. So since it's been so long, it hurts. Here we go. Sayori. Oh, I clicked the wrong button. She's really a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That's really something that a boyfriend should do, isn't it? In any case, it's your steel tray. Outside of Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. It isn't kind of a breach of privacy, but she's really leaving me no choice. I gently open the door. Sayori! What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit just yesterday. I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best. Everything would be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori... Okay, hold on. No! My saves! They're gone! I see an annoying girl running towards me from a distance, waving her arms, and the lights just totally the attention might drive to herself. That girl is simply about her. Good friends since you were children. You know the kind of friend you never see yourself making a day, but it just kind of works out because you know each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me, I'm better off running away. However, I just sigh in relief and I blah 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 catch up to me. It's an ordinary start a new game. Mornings usual being some. I've always went to school alone. I told myself about. But Sayori. Hold on. She's right there. Oh, jeez. demanding. So let's just start with the anime club. Hudson. Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right?
Ah, yeah, it has. Monica smiles slightly. We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Excuse me. Basically, completely out of my league.
I don't want to keep going after this, so I think I'm going to save and call it here, guys. Because, wow. But if you guys enjoyed this stream, please hit that like button down below. I'll definitely do more Doki Doki Literature Club soon. Maybe tomorrow I'll try to do some Persona or something. Persona, maybe Hyrule Warriors, Hollow Knight, something. But if you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream as always. And alright, everyone, Hudson signing off. See you later, guys.